Today, we're going to discuss a topic that sounds very exciting, but it also has other aspects that are crucial to understand. We'll talk about Mars colonization, how we humans dream of settling on Mars, and whether this dream could become a nightmare for Mars. Mars, our neighboring planet, has always fascinated humans. This red planet, where evidence of water was once found, with a thin atmosphere, draws us in. We're thinking of building homes there, of starting a new chapter. But have we ever considered what the cost of this new beginning will be? Will we cause Mars the same harm we've caused our own Earth? So, let's unpack this issue one by one. We'll learn what our current plans are and which major players are in this race. How our colonization efforts could permanently destroy Mars. This isn't just a scientific discussion, it's an ethical and philosophical debate. So fasten your seatbelts, because this journey is going to be very interesting. Our current plans to colonize Mars. Let's first understand why humans are so eager to go to Mars and what our current plans are. When we talk about Mars colonization, it's not a story from a science fiction movie, but a serious mission of many scientists, engineers, and billionaires. But why Mars is the motivation behind colonization? First, the question arises, why Mars? When there are other planets and moons in our solar system, why are we pursuing Mars? There are many reasons for this. Humanity is survival. The biggest area is the exhausting one-basket problem. If we depend solely on Earth and a major catastrophic event occurs, such as an asteroid strike, nuclear war, or an unknown disease, the entire human race could be wiped out. Building a second home on Mars is a backup plan for our species. Mars has always been a mystery to scientists. Are there any microorganisms there? Understanding Mars's geochronology, its formation, and its geological history can tell us a lot about our solar system and the universe. Setting up research labs and conducting experiments there would be extremely valuable. Resource utilization. Mars has its own resources, such as water ice, which can be used as drinking water, oxygen, and rocket fuel for future colonies. We may also find metals and minerals to some extent, which will be necessary for long-term self-sufficiency. Technological advancement. Going to Mars and establishing a base, there is a huge engineering challenge in itself. The new technologies we develop in this process can greatly help us on Earth as well. The spirit of exploration. It is in our nature to explore new places, to push new frontiers. Humans have always tested their limits. Mars colonization is the next step in this exploration. It could be a defining movement for our generation, like the moon landing. Economic opportunities. Industries could be established on Mars in the future. Tourism could develop, and new markets could open up. This would create new avenues for employment and wealth creation. Key players and stakeholders. This is not a single mission. Many major players are involved, each with their own capabilities and visions. The USA Space Agency is leading the way. Their atomic energy program is sending humans back to the moon, a stepping stone to Mars. NASA's ultimate goal is to send humans to Mars by 2030. They are working on projects like the Warrior spacecraft, Space Launch System rockets, and the Gateway Lunar Outpost. NASA's focus is on scientific research and long-term sustainability. Let's now talk about SpaceX. Elon Musk's vision is to make Mars a multi-planetary destination. His company, SpaceX, is the most ambitious and aggressive player in this race. Their Starship system is a fully reusable rocket and spacecraft designed to send multiple humans and cargo to Mars. Musk's goal is to send the first crewed mission within a few years, and eventually building a self-sustaining city on Mars. Their timelines are often very optimistic, but their progress is undeniable. Let's talk about the European Space Agency. ESA is also very active in Mars exploration. They regularly send rover and orbiters and participate in international collaborations, such as the Mars Sample Return mission with NASA. Their focus in the Mars Sample Return mission is on scientific research and technology development, which will provide the groundwork for future crewed missions. Additionally, many smaller private companies and startups are also working on various avenues for Mars colonization, such as advanced life support systems, inflatable habitats, robotic construction, resource extraction, and even space agriculture. This ecosystem is very dynamic. Timelines and milestones. Mars colonization is not an overnight project. It is a multi-stage process spanning decades. Let's discuss the full timeline. Near term, from now to 2030. Currently, we are sending rovers and orbiters to Mars to collect data. Potential landing sites are being identified,